fuck? Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been a little MIA lately, but it's not my fault. I go to school full time and I also work on top of that, so I hope you guys understand. I just haven't been not uploading just cause, but this is just gonna be a simple get ready with me on this look right here. I'm going job hunting today, so I felt like I need to look a little presentable, so I was just like, why not film a video? I have time this time. So I know get ready with me's are a little like worn out and just whatever, but it's the easiest thing for me to film right now, and I hope you guys understand. I do want to get on a uploading schedule, and it's gonna be once a week. It's until I get like some time down, but mainly right now it'll be just once a week. I have a lot of video ideas, I just never have the time, and I know I need to make the time, but sometimes it's not easy as what am I trying to say? It's not always easy, especially when you have a full-time school. Like I literally go to school full time, so it's like Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, so that's literally a full-time job. But and then on top of that, on my days off I do work, so I need money. So but I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications, your post notifications, so you can get a notification every time I upload. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Wow. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I've been MIA these past 2 weeks. I've just been overwhelmed with school and work and just being busy in general. So I'm back. Don't worry about me. Everyone's like, no one's worried. But I already got my eyebrows on, and like I said in the beginning of the video, it's gonna be a get ready with me. Nothing fancy. It's just the easiest thing that I feel like I can film right now, because I do want to film and I do want to put content out, and this is just the way I'm gonna do it. So today's video is just gonna be a simple get ready with me. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure everyone does the get readies with me, but I'm sorry. But I already got my eyebrows on. As y'all know, I use my Anastasia dip brow. It's in medium brown, and I cleaned it up with some concealer and I primed my eyes already. This is the concealer that I'm using right now. It's the Better Skin, the Super Stay Better Skin, and I'm in the shade light, or 10. I think it's light though. So for today, I'm gonna be going job hunting because I need a second job. So oh, this curl right here did not curl. Like, what the heck? We'll just put it in back. Just blend it like that. Oh, okay. Actually, no, start back there. Anyways, as y'all can see, I got some eyelash extensions. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. I'm just like not used to it, I guess. I'm just used to my falsies or whatever. But I mean, they're cool just to wake up with, and you know, just gotta brush them and then go. You don't look so raggedy in the morning, you know. So I'm just gonna do a simple look today. I might do some eyeliner. I hardly ever do eyeliner just because I'm scared of it, and like I always mess up, and then I always mess up my eyeshadow, and then I get mad, and then I just take everything off, and so I usually just don't do it. And half the time I feel like my looks don't need to do eyeliner, you know. But I'm gonna be using my trusty Jaclyn Hill palette. You can never go wrong with this palette. Y'all know what it looks like. This was a black shade and it fell out. I dropped it. But how have you guys been doing? I miss y'all guys. I've literally just been going to work and school, work and school, work and school, work and school. And I'm almost done with school. I have like about 5 more months left, so I'm just ready to get out in the real world and start working because your girl is broke. Like broke. I'm just gonna be going in with this shade. It's called Creamsicle right here. Oh, on this side. Creamsicle right here, and I'm just gonna be buffing that into my crease as a transition shade. I'm going to look at some to try to apply at some places. So I want to do like MAC or like the Macy's counters, like Clinique and all that stuff. Just because, I mean, if I'm gonna get a second job, I'm gonna do it doing something that I love, and you know, so I gotta look presentable. I gotta do my makeup, you know, I gotta look cute or whatever, so they could be like, oh, this girl, this bitch knows what she's talking about. Okay, you know, I don't want to just show up there and like, can I have a job, please? Like, it don't work like that. I already tried to apply at Ulta, but since I work at the beauty department at my grocery store, they said that it's like a conflict of interest because we sell like the same products or whatever. Like, cause you know how Ulta has their drugstore side or whatever. How many times I'm gonna say whatever? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, so they just said that was a conflict of interest. Like, I got the interview, or I had like my phone interview, and they're like, "Are you planning on staying at whatever you're working at?" And they're like, "You're in the beauty department, right?" And I said, "Yes." And she was like, "Oh, well, unfortunately, we would love to have you on our team, but it's like a conflict of interest since we sell the same products, and their prices are a little cheaper than ours." I'm gonna say that because sometimes I do get stuff at Ulta, but just because it's just a little cheaper. So, you know, and I do understand that. So I was like, oh, okay, no biggie. Like, I really wanted to work there, but since I'm in hair school, you know, I'm trying to look at some salons too, like as if they're hiring any like receptionists or anything. But the only thing that is, I go to school like Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5. So it's like literally a full-time job, and I don't never have time to find a job. So today I took off from my other job because we don't have school today. It's a Monday, by the way. I'm going in with this color right here. Let me see what color that is. Pukey? Is that Pukey? Sorry, I'm looking up the names in the map. Yeah, Pukey. That's a weird name. I've never even looked at the names. But since I'm doing a little tutorial, and I have a Morphe, and so somehow my camera stopped recording. But I didn't even notice. But I was using my M330. It's like a pointed blending brush, and I just took that Pukey color and I put it in the crease and I blended it out, and then I blended it out some more with the creamsicle color. So now it's all blended together. And now I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush. It's kind of stained. It's just like stained. It's stained. I used my James Charles palette the other day and like it stained my brush. I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit using this color right here. Where is it? Right there. It's like right under the Pukey color, so Roxanne. We're gonna be popping Roxanne into my crease, deepening up the crease. I like using these brown shades because they're so freaking pretty. And I'm just gonna buff that into my eyes. So what have you guys been up to? I miss y'all guys. I miss filming. It's kind of fun. Like, people like dread it, and I'm like, I want to film, but I never have time. When? But if you're in the BCS area, y'all come see me at Manuel and Teresa's Tuesday through Friday to get your hair cut or get your hair colored, balayaged, foils, maybe just a wash since it's hot outside right now. Like, come and get your hair washed. Do something. Going back with my M330 and just using the excess color and just blending it in and out. And then going back in with the other brush, if I can find it right here. This has that creamsicle color. Just buffing it all out. Buffeting. Oh my god. Buffing it in and out. There we go. Going back in with the color and going in with the other eye. Okay, now going in with just a flatter eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be taking this color right next to Roxanne. It's called Jax. It's Gacz, sorry. And really getting it on that brush and just gonna place it from like the middle of the crease to the outer V. Middle of the crease to the outer V. Just to deepen it more. Like I said, I love blending all of these browns together. They're so pretty. She did really well with this palette. I rebought it like once, like I finished like all my good colors, you know, so I rebought it again. How's summer going for you guys? It's freaking hot in Texas. So if you're watching me from somewhere else, which you're probably not because I'm acting like I'm famous, but it is so hot. Like it's not even like the dead of summer yet. Like we're not even in July and it's so hot already. Like I can't take it. It is so hot. And then I have leather seats, so my seats get like scorching hot. And like you can't wear pants during the summer, so I wear shorts, and so my legs burn off. Like, what the fuck? So what you do to one side, you do to the other. Let it go from like the middle. Okay, now going back in with that same color, with that same brush that you picked up Jax with, I'm going to be picking up just this lighter brown. It's a lighter brown, but it's still brown, so it's mocha. It's in the color mocha. And I'm going to be focusing that one right like on top of Jax. Like right on top of it. Yeah, I went to the store the other day and I saw, like, I'm 20 years old, like I'm 20, and I've been doing makeup since I was about 17, maybe 16, and I dead ass saw this, like, she had to have been 8th grader, like 13, she had to have been, and I was like, she had a full face of makeup on, and like, I'm not talking about just like raggedy on makeup, like the bitch had eyeshadow that was blended, like she had eyebrows, she had contour, she had everything, and I was like, oh no, baby, you're still small, like no, you know. And I sometimes I regret like wearing makeup so young, like starting to do makeup at a young age, and I was like and my boyfriend was like, oh my god, like she had so much makeup on, like she looked like an older person, like an older woman. And I was like, but you know how you can just tell like by her body or like by like the way she walks, or like she was like with like younger kids, so I'm just like, she has to have, like she has to be at least like 13, 14. And I was like, oh my god, like I was not even allowed to look at eyeliner. Like if I was looking at eyeliner in the store, my mom was like, put it back, and I was like, I'm not looking at it. It's like, no, I wasn't allowed to wear eyeliner until I was like at least 9th grade, and it had to be like a little thin line on the top. I couldn't put eyeliner on the bottom because my dad said it looked too old. And God forbid I did a wing. Oh my god, God forbid. And yeah, so I was just like, oh my god. And I'm like, where are her parents? Like, do they know she had a crop top on, high-waisted jeans, like over here in like some basketball shorts and a big old t-shirt? Me. Nah, I didn't have basketball shorts on, but I'm like, what the hell? And like she was like with other like little girls. They had like Justice bags and shit. I'm like, and she had like Forever 21 bags and shit. I'm like, or at least hang out with other people that like, you know, that do the same shit you do, you know. inky. Just really blending it all out because I like for my eyeshadows to look real diffused because God forbid they're not blended. I'll get dragged. So there, that is. Now I'm going to be going in with like, I don't know what I want to go in with. Where's my Stila? So I was going to go in with like this one, but it looks a little bit too, like it doesn't come out purple. Like, let me show y'all. It comes out like that color, but I don't want it to have like purple iridescent flakes. So I'm going to try this one. And I think the Stila one will go better with it anyway, yeah. So we'll do the Stila one. I'm just gonna be, this is, oh sorry, I didn't even tell you which one it was. This is the Stila Kitten. And I love their freaking glitters. They're so good. And they dry really good too. So I'm just gonna be like cutting my crease with it. But not taking it all to the back. And let that dry a little bit. I was trying to find this brush. I'm just gonna blend the edges together. But I'm gonna let that dry. And then I'm gonna go back over it. I got a call, sorry, so it stopped recording. So there that is. I love the Stilas. They're so pretty. I'm just gonna go the other way. So I'm done with the eyes for right now, and then I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line when I'm done with my face. So I'm gonna be just, actually let me spray my face first. So I'm gonna be using the Olay Mist. This is the Ultimate Hydration Essence, and this is the calming one, and it's aloe leaf and chamomile extract. So I'm just gonna spray my face with that. It's really fine, like look. It smells really good too. Yes. Okay. Now, now I'm gonna be, I'm so lost out of words right now. Now I'm gonna be moisturizing my face with the Olay Whips. This is just the red one. I like to do moisturizer. Especially like right now. This one has SPF 50 in it. Especially like right now since it's like so hot outside. Oh, I hate when I rub my face. It gets so red. Then I'm going to be priming my face with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm running out. Oh my god. Everyone's like always like, oh my god, you use a lot, but I don't feel like I use a lot. I just use it like in my areas that are kind of bumpy, you know. So I'm just gonna be rubbing that really good into my face. Oh my god, I just poked myself with my nose ring. Alright, now I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Infallible. I'm running out. I need to go get another one. But I'll use whatever's left. Whatever. It betrayed me. Now I'm going to be going in with just a flat top foundation brush. These I get off Amazon. I love these. They're like $10 for like a 5-pack, and I always get these. I'm gonna go in with some Fit Me too, because I like to mix those two formulas together. They're really good. Like, I don't know, I just like the way it looks on my face. But I'm gonna add the thinnest layer of the Infallible first, because and then I see where I need to go in with the Fit Me, and half the time I don't have to go in with a lot. I can go in with like a little bit and still. And I like that I don't have to put too much on my forehead either. Cute. I'm going in with the Fit Me, and I'm just gonna probably do like one dot here, one dot there, one dot there. So kind of where I have like my redness and stuff. This is in the matte and poreless one, and it's in the color 115. Oops, I put way too much on. Way too much on. I don't like to really layer on the foundation because I like to put my concealer too. Put it down my nose, my chin area. I have a little bit because I didn't get to put a lot on my forehead. Going with the same brush, just kind of buffing it in. I kind of don't like to like just like to push it into my skin. Soon I will, but I'm going to be going in with the Better Skin. Like I said, like I'm trying to make my face not look so cakey and masky. So this one is like really, really good. It like just melts into the skin, and that's why I like to use the Maybelline foundation, because sometimes it just kind of blends all together like really good. And they're actually discontinuing this one, and I'm so sad about it. Like this one I kind of just reach for like when I don't want too much of a full coverage. Just trying to like, you know, like I have some type of makeup on my face. And they're discontinuing it, and I don't know if they're gonna make like a new formula or a new look or something. And it's pretty effing sad. So right now I'm going in with a Luxie brush. This is the number 660, and it's a precision foundation brush, but I like it because it's like pointed and you can get really into like that crease like right here. So I like to use it for my concealer, sorry. And I start by like buffing out the edges first before I get into like closer to my eyes, because the eyes are really sensitive and you don't want to like, you know, like really get in there. So I like to do these. I kind of just sweep. I'm not like dragging or like doing something. And this is my Pride and Trude. This is the Airspun, and I know a lot of people don't like it because sometimes it makes people look cakey, but it never makes me look cakey, I feel. Oh my god, a lot came out. And the only thing I can really say is just like this smell. It does get irritating. I tax off the excess, and I'm just gonna like lightly pounce it. And like usually I'll go in like with like a dry beauty blender if I'm doing full glam, because full glam, I'm doing full glam right now, just to bake. But it'll really set that under eye. So I'll go in with the brush first, and then I'll do it with the beauty blender. And I recently just started doing it with the dry beauty blender because I would do everything with the wet beauty blender. And I feel like my foundation was starting to look a little cakey. So I was like, I don't want that. Nobody wants that, you know? And like this way you can just control, like you're just... Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and just kind of like set it where I usually get oily or I get creasings, you know? So my smile lines are really problematic for me, like so problematic. Like those things will come out either way. So I have to like have my setting powder or like at least some compact powder on deck, because I will get cakey real fast right there. So just pouncing it in my skin, around my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. I have the biggest forehead ever. Okay, so I'm going in with this palette. It's the Alamar Cosmetics. I got this in my BoxyCharm for May, and I'm just going to take that middle one because the other ones are a little too orange for me. This is a Luxie 514 blush brush, and I'm just gonna bring out my smile to get the apples in my cheeks. Get the little innocent look. I used to not wear blush at all, but I guess I can say I changed. And now I'm going to be bronzing up my skin with the Wet n Wild bronzer. This is in the shade What Shady Bitches. Oh, I mean beaches. Ha! It says beaches and I said bitches, my bad. Huh. So I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques brush. This is a bronzing brush. And I'm just going to tap in a little bit. Tap off excess. And just place it on top of, or under, but kind of like blending it in with the blush. I like that look because it's not so like contourish. It's just like a bronzing. Since I said I don't want to look too like raw, you know. And like as I'm going along, like I'll blend and then I'll put more, I'll blend and then I'll put more, just because you don't want to just put everything on there and then just start to blend, because then that's when it starts to look muddy, I feel. So I think we'll do that for right now. Maybe a little more here. And just grab your brush and just blend it out. And then we'll grab some more and bronze up that forehead, girl, because that forehead is big. Like half my friends don't notice that I contour or I bronze up my forehead a lot, because I feel like, I mean, it is big. Like, look at that. Like, that's like half the screen. But I bronze it up so much, and they don't even notice until I'm like, I bronze my forehead a lot. And then look at me and they're like, oh shit, bitch, yeah, you do. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And since I'm white, like my skin is so pasty and so like fair, like it just gives me a little bit of a color, you know. Now I'm just going back in and diffusing that product, but not too much because I like to be bronzed. And I'm not going to do anything with my jawline. That's usually, I never really do that, but just going with my dry beauty blender and just like cleaning up the bronzing and the blush. And I take it to my mouth because, you know, you want it to be even. So I'm going to be bronzing up my nose a little. This is just a brush that I use to mainly bronze up my nose, not contour my nose, just like giving it a little dimension, because it's just going to be there, you know. And just kind of blending it into my eyebrow a little bit. So kind of going back in with this one and diffusing the product. Alright, and I'm going to be finishing a bake, but as I'm finishing my bake, this I do like to let bake for a little bit, just because it really cleans up the stuff. Okay, what is it? Blush and highlight. So I'm going to be smoking out my lower lash line. I'm going to be going in with that pukey color on like a smaller blending brush. And like diffusing the lower lash line. Don't look at my mirror. It's broken. But that's like the zoomed in side. Really blending that out usually. So that was Pukey, and I'm gonna be using that Roxanne color that's like right under with another small blending brush. Like I said, these are stained from when I used them. And I'm just gonna take it on the bottom, right on top of that diffused Pukey color. I feel bad for saying that Pukey color, but that's what it's called. Did y'all see my shirt? I'm repping my race. Latina as fuck, bro. Get it right. I'm going back with the smaller, with a little bit of Pukey, and really diffusing it. Going in with that M330 brush and like just really getting in there. All right, now I'm going to be wiping away the excess powder. Strong's palette. I'm gonna be using the highlight in that palette. We're not putting anything from the shadows. I'm gonna re-moisten my face with the same mist. It smells so good. Whew. Ew. Don't breathe it in though. Now I'm going to be taking my highlighting brush. This is the Moda one. I got this in my BoxyCharm 2. I think it was May 2. No, I think it was April's. And I'm gonna be going wearing that too. And then I'm going in with that shade Face from the James Charles palette. Really good in there. Oh yes, such a pretty highlight. Yes. That is so beautiful. Taking a little bit on my finger and just highlighting my nose a little bit. Taking it above my cupid's bow. And on the center of my lip. Wow, cute. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with my NYX lip liner. This is in the color Natural. And I'm just gonna line my lips. I like a big bottom lip. Kind of fill my lips in a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of chapstick just to moisten the center of my lips. And actually I'm going to put some more on the bottom. Look at that, so pretty. This is just an EOS one. I'm just gonna tap that on the center so it's not so drying. You could also pop, like, this is my I love this lip gloss, but I think I'm gonna just go with a little bit of a natural lip today. Yeah. This is the Steve Laurent one, and I also got this one in a BoxyCharm, and it's so pretty. Like, such a pretty nude color. I mean, I could try it on just on the center or something. Oh yeah, So that is the end of the video. This is the finished look. I'll probably just go in, yeah, and just brush my extensions again. Kind of just get, because I kind of got a little bit of glitter on them, but I like that everything just falls off.